Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic trading day today and have had a great trading week so far this week. In this video, I'm going to give you a rundown of what happened to the top 7 list on Thursday. Also give you 2 new picks for the top 7 for Friday that should help you to be successful. Of course, it is important for you to do your own due diligence. I am not a financial advisor, but every single pick in this list and every single stock pick that I make has a strategy behind it. It's not because I like it, it's because it fits the math. All right, let's get to it. We have so much to cover, so here we go. In the premium room, sold DDOG options for a 36.7% gain. Sold EMPW warrants for a 14.14% gain. Both of those were about a 30-day hold. It was time to move on. I want to make room for something new. And in the standard room, I had no notable sales that needed to be covered, but in the top 7 we have a couple stocks that sold. So this is from Thursday's pre-market list. Decided to sell these and move on. Sold HOG for a 3.76% gain, that's HOG. Sold APEN for a 5.82% gain. Sold SBH for a 2.44% gain. So one of the stocks really messed up all my averages, and I'm going to talk about that here. But one of the picks that was an OTC pick really messed up all the numbers. I don't know if this is something that's going to be this price starting tomorrow morning, and if it is, I'm extremely happy. But let me explain what happened. If you had all the stocks in the top 7 and others from Thursday's pre-market video, you would have had a 47.84% gain. But you would have had to have VBIO, which is an OTC stock, that right at close on very low volume went from trading right around 25 cents a share to something ridiculous, $1.61 immediately. And so that put me personally at a 740% gain. I hope that that's real, and we shall see. It was on very low volume, so we shall see if there's some news out or something that happened right before close. So it should be pretty interesting. Could be someone just did a market order and got caught up in that. Personally, I had a 28.55% gain. That is because of that, and all these numbers could reset tomorrow, but month to date, that would put this list at a 104.28% gain, and year to date I am personally at a 103.35% gain. But you know, there's a caveat to that. Of course, it depends upon what happens with that stock. I had got quite a bit of it, and so it really kind of messed up the numbers. We shall see what happens here. I like to use Webull for trading these stocks. If you're looking for free stocks, please check it out. We have a link in the description down below. You can get 1 free stock when you sign up and 2 more free stocks when you deposit money. Let's get to the top 7 and others. We have so many great stocks to cover. Here we go. Let's start with the culprit. That's VBIO. And so this is part of the others. This is not part of the top 7 because this is an OTC. It's not traded on the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. The VBIO Vitality Biopharma finished up 436.67% right at the end of the day. My average in it is 19 cents a share. Since calling this out, it's up 740%, but tomorrow it could be right back to 100% up. It's done very well, but I don't think that well. We shall see what happens. Hopefully there's some news and this thing can just fly. But the chief scientific officer bought shares 2 days in a row. That's why I liked it. This being an OTC, OTCs get a bad name. But when they have insider activity, when you have an OTC with insider activity, man, you can really make money on it. And so many investors overlook that. But if you have significant insider activity on an OTC, on a penny stock, you could definitely make a lot of cash. But this was a low volume purchase right at close for $1.61. It shall be interesting to see what happens. Okay, so now let's get to the top 7. Here we go. Number 7 is FAST. This is Fastenal. And on Thursday, this finished down 1.24%. My average in it's $47.77. Since calling this out is down 1.28%, but 2 different directors purchased shares in open market. Analysts have an average target price of $51 a share. So looking forward to this continuing to do better, and I think it will. There was a report that came out from Seeking Alpha today talking about improved margins with Fastenal, and once that gets out there, I think that this stock can climb. Definitely put us into the green and finish where I expected it to be when I saw the insider activity. All right, number 6 is KMPR. This is Kemper. We've had this on the list for a couple days. It's doing okay. I thought that when I called this out, it would return and give us a 2 to 10% gain over 3 to 5 days. And so far so good. It's doing pretty well. But on Thursday, this finished up 1.30%. My average in it is $73.67. And since calling this out, it is up 3.28%. So that is above the 2% that I kind of called out, but I think it's got much more to go. David Storch was buying shares in open market. I found it very significant looking up the company. Also like the financials of Kemper. Analysts have an average target price of $88.25. I think this has plenty of room to run, and we could see more on Friday on this. Number 5 is Bolt Biotherapy, and on Thursday this finished down 0.09%. My average in it is $33.99. Since calling this out, it is up 5.33%. Tons of directors have bought this IPO. 10% owner reported today buying the IPO, and that's Novo Holdings, and so that's another purchase that happened in there. So I like the looks of this, man. There's so many officers that have bought this IPO. I think it could fly. They must believe, since they used their own money to do so, that they find that this IPO was undervalued. So I think there's some value there, and we should get some good stuff going on. Number 4 is ATGE. This is Adtalem Global. And on Thursday, this finished down 0.71%. My average in it's $42.22. Since calling this out, it is down 3.36%. And Michael Malatrate, director, bought shares in open market. Analysts have an average target price of $45 a share. I found the purchase very significant, and so we could see some upside here, and hopefully we get a nice push on Friday. If you are looking for great strategies, there are so many strategies that are thrown around each and every day within our Patreon group. We have a link in the description down below, and once you're a Patreon member, when you pick your level and get the appropriate permissions, there's so many fantastic strategies happening each and every day, whether it be the top 7 list, which is covered in our basic, or our standard, which has a lot of day trade strategies, option strategies, and other strategies, penny strategies that's handled by my buddy Devin, and then also John, who helps out with the room, who has so many great strategies, Kevin, so many great fantastic traders, not just me. You get access to them. And then we have our premium group where we cover mid to long-term holds and lots of earnings run-up plays and different plays that are associated with that. I think that you will make it up with just one great trade. It's a fantastic group. It's well worth the money. Please check it out in the description down below. Okay, number 3, we have PACE. This is TPG Pace. And on Thursday, this finished down 0.08%. My average in it is $12 and a penny. Since calling this out, is up 1.42%. And Light Street Mercury bought shares 4 different days. Really like these transactions. They are big, they are done in open market, and so I could see good things happening here. And now for the new ones. We've got 2 new ones. Here we go. Number 2 is CALX. This is KLIC. And on Thursday, this finished up 5.45%. My average in it is $36.73. Since calling this out, is up 0.03%. So you didn't really miss anything by not getting in this thing on Thursday. I think this would be a great one to pick up pre-market on Friday if you could get a good price on it. But Director Donald Listwin purchased shares. That was reported really late on Wednesday night. Analysts have an average target price of $37.40. I think that is extremely light. I think that after doing my research, that this stock is worth in the short term up to $45. And so we shall see if we get that. We should see a really nice stable return on this once we have a good market day. We haven't had a good market day in the last couple days. All right, and number 1 is KLIC. This is KLIC and SOFA. So my mom told me never to join cliques. Well, KLIC, I guess, is a clique. I don't know. Anyway, called this out early this morning. This had insider activity that was significant. On Thursday, this finished up 6.55%. My average in it is $47.07. Since calling this out, it is up 3.19%. But Director Gregory Milzik had a nice purchase in open market early on today. And so that was what, after doing my research, made me feel that this was a significant insider activity and very good for a swing play. Let's finish this week off right. Hopefully you've had some fantastic gains. Man, this has been the best week I have ever had. So I am expecting a pullback for me personally on Friday. It is impossible to be this hot this many days in a row, but it has really been great. And I really wish the best for all of you. Hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. And also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. Trading on the market is very difficult. It takes research, but if you have the right strategies and you stick to them, you can be successful. Anyway, wishing you all the best, and Raythoven out.